There you go, episode 35. Unfortunately, I guess wasn't able to show up today, but the show must go on. And it's the end of the month. And I like to give away the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. Let's bring some people on. Big Dog, always in the house, appreciate that. Reptile Temptation. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Let's bring some people on. So yeah, I guess I wasn't able to show today. So if you guys wanna stop by, show some of your collection, I'd be more happy to show, to open. What's up? What's up? Frank. What's up, everybody? Appreciate the love. Does anybody wants coming in? Show some your collection of animals. Don't be afraid, man. Coming in. Like I say, also today gonna give away a shirt. So make sure you comment down below hashtag giveaway. Big Dog, what's up, Billy? Anybody wants coming in? I can show some more stuff. Thank you for the love, Mr. Disrespectful. Billy,
See if
thank you, brother.
my internet sucks right now.
Where you at?
Back at the yard.
Yeah,
Trying to hook my Wi-Fi up, but it ain't letting me.
I tried to bring a couple of people over here to show some stuff, but till then I can show some of my ball pythons. It's probably guys safe to see right now, but yeah, I guess able to show up, so the show must go on. But by 5:30, Adam from Royal Python is gonna stop by and show you guys some pythons. He's gonna be doing an auction in Palm Street, so he's gonna tell you guys more how to get you guys there if you wanna purchase something. I think he has a nice acid, man. I'm gonna try to grab that, but we'll see.
Oh yeah.
And also, I think he has like a super stripe gravel. I mean, super gravel. And he has also Cypress, I think, head clown. So you guys definitely do you have a Palm Street app yet, Billy, or not? Yeah, he's gonna be near if you want to check him out. He's gonna be near about I think 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So you never know, man. You probably can grab something good deal, you know. So what's up, everybody?
Let me try to sign into my Wi-Fi real quick.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's I purchased this guy from Aussie. That's banana puzzle, orange dream, and also is a what do you call name, but he has another gin in there. Oh, weirdo. Sorry. I love the puzzles and the orange dream from my Aussie. It's nice. He has a nice collection, don't he?
It's sexy.
Oh yeah. Moose said he was gonna stop by to show some stuff, so I tried to see if he's in there somewhere. So what else do we got? What else do we got? I can show my scrambler. She started being a pain in the ass. She doesn't want to eat, so show you guys my scrambler. Don't you bite me. I want you. He's a scrambler. She got badass that she's H. She's inchy black Bahar black pastel. Life street for someone. What do you mean? You do not grow. Serious inches. We talk about do not grow. Relax, TikTok. Anyway, that's a inchy deep orange dream scrambler and Bahar black pastel. What else? What else do we got? Action is love. More. What's up, everybody? Looking cricket. Bobby. Try to find some people here to. Maybe restriction. Live stream for someone. Your life contains things that some may find uncomfortable as being celebration danger. Dude, how you can refuse first? What are you talking about? Nothing. Nobody done nothing wrong over here. More. Well, what else do we got? Let's show my pie bananas. Pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. KC Levo 03, man. Japanese, brother. Show some stuff, brother. Today's free for all, brother. If you got some reptiles or any type of animals. And this is this banana pie. Is a orange dream also, and a head clown. Can't wait to make some pied clowns for the future. That'd be pretty sweet. That pattern's pretty nice. Look at that. Look at it. Where's everybody, man? You guys gone? What else do we got? Let's do it. Eat your banana. You guys want to see Eat Your Banana Clown? That thing is nice. Woo. Look at that. Love clowns, man. Look at the headband right there. That's crazy, what? Yeah, they got a little dull as they get old, but as a baby, Itchy clowns, that's what it is. They get really purple in the top pattern. Doesn't see as much, but for those doesn't like the black spots the banana give, if you put Inchy, all the spots goes away. As you can see, that's a dulled male Inchy banana clown, and he has no spots. He may have one or two, but not much as a regular banana. I think he has a spot right there in the back. Make sure you got it right there. But nonetheless, still a really beautiful animal. And I still don't mind the spots the banana gives. What else do I have? Let me show you my last purchase I got from Nixon Reptiles. Is bought a triple head for Desert Ghost, Clown, and Pied, I believe. I gotta check the. Look at that. That thing is nice, brother. See. Can't wait for this girl to do some babies in the future. I'm gonna put her with my male bite. She's a gravel, double head for Gazentic and Clown. So that should give me pretty nice combos. What's up? What's up? Anybody want to stop and show some reptiles or what? Don't be shy. Yeah, I know it's a Memorial Day, so everybody's partying, so I get it. So we should wait for 5:30 for my buddy Adam from Royal Pythons. He's gonna stop by, show you guys some stuff you have for sale. You're gonna be on Palm Street, I believe 9 or 8 o'clock. So make sure you guys check it out. Party lover, stop by, show some stuff. Looks pretty. What do we got? Yeah, I guess wasn't able to show up today. He has amazing collection of lizards and geckos. Unfortunately, he was able to stop by. He had to fill the shift from his co-worker. What else do we got? Something. Wish you guys my Gazentic head pie. She's a full-grown woman. So if you wanna keep a pet ball pythons, that's a female. Female gets a little bigger than males, so they don't get much bigger than this. She's about, I'll say 4 feet. And yeah, the kings, they get good size. Probably rarely you can see them go to 6 feet, but mostly it's like between 5 feet size as a female. As a male, probably looking for 4 feet stretching. Males get much smaller. What's up, John? Everybody barbecue today, so I'm not stopping. Hey, but the show must go on. Still wait for my buddy Adam. John through. Yeah. Mars Bears, man, dude, stop coming on, show some new stuff, man. Don't be shy, man. Anyway, that's my exotic VPI head pipe. I'll probably hard to see with my. There's a ghost head clown. Try to make some double heads and triple heads. Be nice for the future. What else do we got? What else do we got? Yeah, pretty much gonna wait for our buddy Adam. Show what he has before he's gonna do an auction. So make sure you guys stop by at Palm Street. What else? What else we got? What's up? What's up? Let me show you guys my. She's a leopard. Hey, peace and bless, brother. Thank you for stopping by Exotics A1 Pet. And if you have anything to show, man, come through. You have enough followers. Come through, man. Show us some stuff, brother. In the meantime, I'll show you guys my leopard highway. Highway goes by grab a yellow belly.
Yo, what's going on? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, turn your camera on, man. Show us some stuff, man.
Yeah, let me get the camera rolling. Pull this girl out over here. We had her out earlier.
For sure, bro.
Oh, that's nice. What you said that was?
That's a leopard highway head clown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be. That's gonna make some Vegas.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some graphic clowns in the future, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Hey.
Yeah, brother. So that's your time to shine, man. Show us some stuff, brother.
Two girls is gravid right now. The one girl that I actually had out earlier today is this girl right here. She is actually our call albino sun glow.
Oh, nice.
She's only 3 years old. We had her out earlier, but she might be spooked a little bit because this one right here musked on me.
Oh, wow.
This one right here, the green tree.
Yeah, I will try to get some there someday, man. I love those guys.
Yeah, no, they're freaking cool.
Yeah.
This girl right here, when we first got her, she was real regular bowl stuff. Always hissing, sounding like a cat, spicy, but now she lets us freaking handle her, take her out a little bit. So really take pride in putting in work to be able to get her to this point. So far, the dorsals didn't start. The saddles on her dorsal didn't start washing away yet. So
bye, brother.
Hopefully, it stays like that.
Yeah.
She's 3 years old. I'm sort of scared of overfeeding her, so doing our best not to overfeed her, so that way she doesn't end up like the fatty deposits and like the heart conditions.
Yeah. Well, you have most of your collection boas, or you have a little bit of everything?
So the collection is mostly ball pythons, but we're investing into other species. So we have 2 boas, 3 green trees, and everything else is ball pythons. So let me pull out this one right here. I actually call him Guido, and he's actually it's gonna sound silly to people depending on how they have their collections built, but he's actually a holdback. He is a Hidden Gene Walma Granite Yellow Belly. Hidden Gene Walma Granite Yellow Belly Mystic Hetfer Clown.
Oh, nice.
And ended up holding him back because he was, out of all of the siblings, he has the best display of colors in my personal opinion. So I would actually want to hold him back. Which way do I got to go? Has this really
Oh
cool
shit, I just realized who you had as a guest. What up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing?
Chilling, bro. How you been, man?
Chilling. So we
No,
decided
actually,
to name them Guido, and want to see what this is all gonna do with Clown involved.
yeah.
Nice.
Um, the coolest one that we hit this season that just passed is this girl here. She is this girl right here. She's one of the holdback that we hit, and
Okay.
push our project more forward with her. And she is what I believe to be a banana enchi leopard pastel spot nose EMG clown.
Damn.
Yeah. So the dame to this clutch, we picked her up as just a banana,
Yeah.
but she had like this weird like Y-shaped head stamp and two dots behind the head. And I was like, bro, I think, and I hit my buddy up that sold it, and I was like, bro, I think this might be a het clown. I don't know why. He's like, bro, I lost all her paperwork. I just know she's a banana, and that's it. So I was like, bro, I don't know. I'm thinking I think she's more. So we ended up with this thing. He's like, yo, just prove out your normals, bro. Just prove out your normals.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Charlie? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. By the way, peace and blessings, Brian.
Hey, Charlie.
Right. So this girl right here, 100% holdback. Can't wait to start putting some size on her to breed her out to see if the EMG is actually in there.
Yeah. That's a gene you don't hear a lot about at all.
Yeah, and there's not many people working with it, and one of the reasons I think it's there is because when you're reading up on the EMG gene, it's really weird because it says it darkens the blacks where in some genes where it's applicable to, and I thought at first I 100% thought that EMG was in here because alongside of the dorsals, which way do I gotta go? Hold on. So I gotta go this way. On the dorsals, these were really nice and dark, but they're starting to fade away. Also,
Charlie, stopping by, brother.
also on around like the
Happy
dots over
holidays,
there, that's where the oranges are at. Those are also starting to fade away. So before they were fading away, I really thought EMG was in there because of that, because of how much darker it was. But now that it's fading away, I don't think that the EMG is in there. And especially when I could compare her with this one right here, where
Okay.
Oh wow.
it's significantly darker around all the alien heads.
Yeah.
And it was this dark on the clown girl that I just had out, but it all faded away. And with this girl right here, they're actually becoming darker, even the ones around her face.
Okay.
Which way I gotta go?
Love that basic pattern, though. Really nice.
So I
The
believe
internet sucks, so I'm almost.
I believe that she might have the EMG gene in there because of how it's making the leopard pattern much darker around the alien heads.
Right. Is there spot nose in that too?
Yeah. So banana leopard, spot nose, and we shed tested with Charlie and came back 100% heifer clown.
Nice. So that's a EMG scarecrow maker, right?
I believe so. Oh yeah, because of the banana made scarecrows. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And this
That's
right here,
interesting.
and the dame to that was the mom to that clutch is actually this girl right here. And she just laid for us again. So
Nice. Oh yeah, big girl.
yeah, she's I think 20 something 100 grams right now. So there goes that white head stamp where that white head stamp with the two dots. Which way do I gotta go to show it?
Okay, I see it.
And the two dots behind the head.
Yeah, I don't, them two dots pop up occasionally, man. I don't know what that means, but it's got to mean something.
Well, those two dots in the Y is what made me think clown for some odd reason, as weird as that sounds. So we put the male to her, which the male is the pastel enchi EMG het for clown. And we just basically we were shooting for the stars and hit the galaxy with two visual clowns.
Oh yeah, gotta love it.
So now we're gonna give her a season off, get her back up to size, and probably try again on ending of 26 into 27 to breed her again.
Excellent. Banana clowns are just great looking snakes.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
I've always said that, man. I really like them.
She has a really cool pattern, but I guess that's the spot nose and the leopard in her.
Yeah.
Which at first I really didn't see the leopard. I just thought it was a funky clown. I mean, funky clown, a funky banana because some of the alien heads just look regular on the other side, but then you have this side that is just super wonky.
Yeah.
And then on this side you just have like the regular alien heads.
It's nice.
How many ball pythons do you have in your collection in a moment, brother?
Hmm?
How many ball pythons do you have in a moment?
Right around I think 60, give or take.
Oh wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Still counting. Hey Brian, thank you for stopping by, brother.
So 50.
Wow. On clutches, how much you looking for this year, man?
We want to we want to stay with the single digit of clutches. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we want to sort of keep it exciting to produce what we want to, the outcomes we want to see, and being able to put animals, whether they're going to be pet, just like for people that want pets or people that want to get into breeding, instead of just overproducing just to say we produce, you know what I mean? So there is going to be like those, whatchamacallit, what's that word I'm looking for? Like, of course, we're gonna hit like probably those single genes and stuff like that, but we're not gonna we're not gonna intentionally aim to hit the single genes, you know. And the only reason I say that is because, especially going on TikTok Live, you see a lot of people just putting like a pastel to a normal or just two normals, and we got into it. I kid you not, we did that just to have the idea of how to incubate and what to look for when we started breeding. And unfortunately, she slugged out for us. And it was actually this girl right here. This girl right here, her name is Charlie. She was the first snake that we got into our collection. And we actually got her from a vet that forced the owners to surrender because she gave them a clutch, but she slugged out. So they stopped feeding her for like 2 years. So we ended up finding these people. We ended up finding this vet tech on Craigslist that was looking for somewhere to send her, and we ended up reaching out to her. And we drove like 3 hours to pick her up. And it's a pretty big girl. She's about right now. I just had her on the scale. She's about 3,500 grams and just shy of 6 feet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
girl.
she's actually in shed right now, so. But freaking, she just has this crazy iridescence, which is really cool. And she gave us a clutch last year of I think it was 13 or 14, but one or two didn't go the way. Yeah.
That's a lot.
So this girl's gonna be staying with us no matter what. And she has like this weird belly pattern, even though she's in shed. I'm pretty sure you could see it. She just has a regular white belly. Which way am I going? And then the zippers all the way up.
Huh. That's interesting.
Which way am I going?
Hey, I gotta ask you, what you got your three green python, man?
Where I get them from?
Yeah.
Craigslist.
Yeah, but who's the, who's the breeder? Do you know?
So I was told that this one is the person I got this one from said that Dr. Green from is either a wild caught or from Wilbanks. He wasn't too sure, but he has them in the Wilbanks setup. And then on the side here, it says that the date of birth was October 22.
Yeah,
So, to my knowledge, I don't know if Wilbanks was breeding in 22 or not. So I really can't say this is a Wilbanks, but I know it's a BIAC.
Oh, no.
And then these two over here are wild caughts that we picked up in Rhode Island, if I'm not mistaken. And those are also two BX that have a lot of white speckling. And Dr. Green Thumb is also coming up with a lot of white speckling. So in the future, when we do start trying to breed them out, we are hoping to see some of that white speckling passed down to the offspring. And we also do plan on adding a couple different localities into the project when we're ready. I'm thinking and considering adding possibly Manakori or a nice Jaipura or a root that got real nice blues to see with generations of breeding if we could get some of the white speckling with the blues incorporated into the offspring.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You get Tammy's text, John?
No, I think she's busy. I think she's doing something.
She's got a new phone and she's out in the vehicle right now and she can't get online with her new phone right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll figure out
So
something.
she's trying to get home, but I don't know if she'll make it.
That's all right.
All right, cool. Now I know which
Yo.
way I'm going. And
Oh,
with the green trees, I do eventually plan on adding some of Amoria boreal lineage into our collection because I really do like the calico stuff that he's working with, and also
Yeah.
quality that he has. It's really really nice. And one of my buddies picked up a few from him, and seeing how they aged, mind blowing. It's really insane. And
Which one are you talking about?
what was that?
Which person are you talking about?
Amoria boreals. If you on Instagram, just put in AMORE arboreals, and it'll show up. He breeds green trees, just straight up green trees, and he has very very nice stuff, like insane looking stuff. And we've invested so much into the ball pythons, and in order to diversify our collection a bit, that's why we're starting to sort of move into like green trees and boas, so that way we're not putting sort of all of our eggs into one basket. And it also what I'm learning through this process is that even though they're all similar, they all have their own different little tweak it just a little bit, so that way they could be happy and be able to thrive.
Yeah. I'm more drawn to just the arboreals overall.
Oh, it's freaking amazing! Like
Yeah.
every time I come in here, the first my eye goes straight to this enclosure right here. And if it's not straight to this enclosure, it's for these enclosures over here.
Same thing right there. That little box
Oh,
you seen, the box that's lit up right back there. Same thing.
Yeah.
First thing I go to.
Yeah, and then like right now it's like this is like the season that we get clutches. Come in here, check here, all right, cool. Check here, all right, cool. Now I'm going straight to check to see if any clutches are out. And there's no clutches. I'm gonna just come here and I'm gonna just sit here and chill. Like just before coming on live, we were on the live and we had Green Thumb out, and it's just like I don't know, it's different. It's just different. It's different having
Yeah,
green
it's hard to explain until you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When,
Hey,
you
bro,
gotta have,
quick question.
you gotta have one or two to know the feeling.
Yeah, for
Are
sure.
you from Brazil or something?
Yeah, it's like Brazil, yeah.
I see your Brazil.
Oh yeah.
That thing looks nice, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, by the way, I'm from Portugal, so I speak Portuguese also.
Oh, I wanted to ask because I hear like the accent a little bit, so I wasn't sure because
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
times, like, for some reason, I noticed that Portuguese from Brazil and Portugal and certain parts of Russia, the accent is almost the same, and it's weird
Yeah.
how the Russian accent sort of plays in there
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a little bit sometimes.
Hey, quick
It's
question.
nice, John.
Our buddy Adam is over here too. He's gonna go to the Palm Street and he's gonna stop by just to show what he has to show to the auction. So I gotta bring him to live so he can show some of his stuff.
Cool.
So I don't want to waste his time. So
Cool.
give
Put
me a
me down to the,
second.
put me
That was
down to
nice
the
of him,
show.
John, to say he could hear the accent a little bit.
Yeah, I saw his flag. I said, "Oh shit, that's the fucking Brazilian flag."
Hey,
He
Adam.
barely understands, John. What are you talking about?
Hey, he's the guy.
Hey,
Hey,
Adam,
what's up?
thanks so much, buddy.
Bless
you
you,
didn't
man.
have to stop everything for me, man. I appreciate it.
That's awesome. Hey, just tell us a little bit about the Palm Street for people who don't know.
Yeah, so it's a live selling site. It's called Palm Street. That's backwards there, but you know, Palm and like the road, Palm Street. So it's kind of like a TikTok meets an auction site. So tonight we'll do a live auction. I got 10 lots, 12 animals, and tonight, like the theme is breeder animals. So proven breeder males, ready to breed males, proven breeder female, and then two breeder projects for two different projects if people are interested. So you can bid, you can hang out, you can buy, you can not. It's kind of like this, except it's just all the selling is built into the platform.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So
Excellent.
So,
show
so
some more stuff,
how
man.
is it compared to like the Morph Market auctions with the Palm Street auctions? Like, let's say someone wins a bid or something. How much different is it comparing to Morph Market auctions?
Well, the biggest thing is that it's fast. These are like 30-second auctions. So it's not 2 days. It's let's get to it. The last bid does extend the time for 30 seconds, 10 seconds. So, you know, it might take 2 or 3 minutes to sell an animal versus a few days. It's right there. And like you can answer people immediately. You can show them around your facility if you want, if they want to see like how the animal's kept. Like it's just so much more interaction than Work Market. That's all.
I think the biggest advantage to being a seller on Palm Street and auctions also is that once a person wins a bid, that's a wrap right there. The money comes out of their account, the deal is done.
Oh wow, that's a game changer compared to Morph Market then.
Yeah, you're doing my job for me, man. Yeah, there's no hunting down Venmo, Cash App. Am I going to meet you at the gas station in
Yep.
town? No, it's paid. It's all integrated. All the shipping address is right there.
Yep.
Redline will be integrated by the end of the month, I think, on there as well for shipping. And you don't have to use Redline. You have your choice, but that'll be on there. So they're doing cool things and they're really supporting our industry. So, and they gave me a little co-branded banner. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yes.
So,
Show us
you
what you
like
got for
hosted
me,
animals?
man.
You want to check out some snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yep.
I should have got my ear pods. If I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Let me see here. I'm gonna move this out of the way for just a moment. Um, so one of the auction lots tonight is for a male and a female super gravel. So male, female super gravel 1.1 on that. That'll be up tonight. Um, and you can start auctions at $1 if you want, or you can put a minimum price too. So as a seller, you can protect yourself on that. Um, I'll show
Yeah, I
you.
really like the Palm Street auctions because they go very fast. There's like you don't have to wait 5 minutes to make your next bid. It's 10 seconds. If you're not in it to win it, you're out.
Yeah, it's right now, and as a seller, I like it. Because you can sell stuff, but if there's not going to be interest, you can get on with figuring out a different way to sell it. Okay, maybe I got to go to Instagram, or maybe I got to, maybe just know.
Right.
All right, this one is not for sale tonight, but that is a super spot nose clown. That's a
Ooh.
female. And what I am going to auction tonight is a male spot nose clown and a female het clown spot nose. So there'll be a breeder package for a Powerball clown
It's a
project.
powerful animal.
Yeah, she. I hate to admit it, they do have the wobble like Spider, so I don't like it for that part. But like you say, the powerful breeding possibility, and I mean that's just a cool animal. Like that's
It really is.
So, and they do okay. She eats great. I have a male as well. Excuse me. This is the het clown. This is the het version and then the visual version.
Man.
Golly, what a difference.
Yeah, right.
So one's the super and one's just the spot nose.
This is both super spot nose. This is a clown. This is het clown.
Oh, all right.
They're both supers. But those are my holdbacks. I'll show you the ones that are available tonight. I figured I'd let people know what project I was trying to sell towards.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Spot nose is a staple in clown projects,
Yeah,
man.
man, I love spot nose. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's weird because sometimes people say like it's overplayed, and I'm like, it's overplayed. If it is, it's
Crazy.
because they look amazing. So
Yeah,
that's
expand your mind.
There's so many different combos that we could do with the same animals. It's insane. It's like trying to figure out the lock to one of those key locks.
So that's the spot nose clown male. You see his head there, and that's the spot nose het clown female. So that'll be these two together will be one of the auction blocks tonight. And I do have for tonight. I've got a dual camera setup, so I don't have to be doing this. Like I can have one on me, and then I'll have one on the animals.
The het is the het's the female.
The het is the female. Female, correct. That's her right there.
So I mean, so yeah, literally you could put the male to work and start making different hets for the female.
Exactly right. Yeah, and you could get spot nose clowns from him if you paired him to another. You so yeah, you could get on with it with this guy, and then she'll be ready in another year.
Yeah.
Probably. So those two will be up tonight as well for the breeder projects, and then.
So random questions. Have y'all found any difference from feeding live to frozen thought on animal growth?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Say it one more time.
Feeding live and frozen thoughts. Have y'all noticed any size difference in the ant? Like, let's say if you're feeding frozen thought as compared to live, if there's any difference, are you seeing difference in growths?
It's more in my behavior. If I have holdbacks, I feed them ASFs and I feed them often. I might, like my hatchlings, I'll feed twice a week on ASFs live. But the ones that I'm going to sell, I try and get on frozen thaw, and I only feed those once a week. So I do see a difference, but it's probably my behavior.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But now my females that lay, as soon as I can, I get them on frozen thawed medium rats because those are bigger than my biggest ASFs, and I want them working up faster. Right. So it, let's see here, like so, this girl.
Have y'all ever had a female go back on food after laying and then go off of food months down the line?
Go Gators.
Yeah, baby. There it is. Yeah, they could be finicky eating, but I mean, I usually on the growth stuff, I usually see it more in my own behavior than in theirs. So I'll push them, you know, if like I say, if it's one that I'm trying to get up to size or a certain point, but I use ASFs for that because they just eat them. I got a couple of Axanthics tonight. I got an Axanthic het pied and an Axanthic het clown, proven male. Both of those will be up. And I do have one proven breeder female I'll show, and then I'll get out of here. And or maybe I'll hang out and make it not about me, though. I'll just hang out for
What line of Axanthic are you working with?
What's that?
What line of Axanthic are you working with?
It's VPI.
Oh, snap. Yeah, let's see some of that.
Okay. You know, it's hard to show on camera sometimes, though, and it's not because the gray isn't there or it browns out. It's just because the camera does weird things to Axanthic. So that's the Axanthic het clown, and he's a proven male breeder. So he made. So I've got this holdback, so I don't need this guy anymore. So that's the Axanthic clown version there.
Golly.
So this boy is available tonight. And then then this one is the Axanthic Pied, and he's proven as well, but also got those beautiful tracks there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he gave me this boy last year.
Damn.
Nice.
That is nice. Oh,
And we got the got two emojis on this one. One up, where'd it go?
There's no mistaking that's Axanthic.
yep.
Yeah, this guy's
100%. That's
great.
nice.
See how pale the white is on him. Not
That
pale.
guy's almost ready to breed, yeah?
But he's. I'll give him a shot. I've got a few that don't lay till December, so I'll start pairing them in like June, July. I'll give him a shot.
So for everybody, for all of us that are in here now, do y'all have any tricks for first time breeding for any males that's going to be their first time breeding?
No, I've heard them all, man. I've heard they'll put them in a bag, take them for a car ride, put them in a bag with another male, throw the sperm on the back. I just put them in until they go.
He's
man.
just got to be ready. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Freaking, we got a
Spraying the
3-year-old
cold water.
hypopide. We got a 3-year-old granite hypopide male. We're trying to get him to breed. We've tried him to like 3 different females. We tried the sperm trick. We've tried the male in the bag. We tried the spraying down other male shed and putting it in there, and he just
How's he
taking
eating?
his time.
Is he eating good?
I just put them in there,
Oh,
man.
keep
Yeah.
stuffing him then. Keep stuffing him with food.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep
exactly.
feeding. He's about to go on tour. He's about to go on tour in all of these right here. All of these.
Yeah, I would just keep stuffing him. If he's eating, keep
Ugh.
stuffing him. He'll get ready sooner or later.
I'll show you the female real quick, and then I'll get out of here.
For sure, brother.
He'll get there. I've had some breed at 500. Some wait until 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a guy. Yeah, around 500 is usually when I'll give him a shot. This girl is a pied, just pied. She laid this year in March. So by September, October, she should be ready. She's eating well again. She's not
Man,
quite.
that's a big girl.
Yeah, but you can see she's not skinny either. Like she's
Nah.
eating very well. So she'll be up tonight for auction as well.
She's
Nice.
just pied any heads or just straight up pied?
Straight up pied.
That's nice.
Much as I like making pies, and I really do, I've got others, and kind of to your point, she doesn't have any codoms or hets, so her time with me is probably about done. But we'll see.
Great. She'll be great for someone as a pet or someone that wants to get into breeding.
Oh,
Both
exactly.
ways.
Yeah.
Like you say, man, don't overlook the pet market. Like, how cool is that snake to just have as
Yeah.
like cool snake? You know?
That's a female.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great snake to have.
Yeah.
And she's like the perfect balance of pattern with the saddles and the whiteness of hide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is actually.
Make visuals, make double heads, whatever you want with that.
Yep.
Talking about double heads, for the first time, we're actually trying to hit from some triple heads. We put our lavender albino het pied male to a clown female. Just trying.
Let's see if I can get her to make a smiley face for everybody.
All
Hey,
right.
what time are you gonna go into Palm Street at Easter time?
I'm sorry.
What time are you gonna be in Palm Street?
9 o'clock Eastern, so 8 o'clock here where I'm at, and but 9 Eastern, and it'll be live on Palm Street. If you haven't used it before, you just
Yeah, that's
download
perfect.
and you can sign up with Google or Apple. You don't even have to put in a credit card. You will to bid, but if you just want to check it out, you can be online in Palm Street in 2 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's 5:55 right now, so we got a couple hours until that happens. Probably right after Breeding for the Future comes on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock's right about when I should be ending my show too, so that'll work out.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you got on Herb Collectors Network, right?
Yeah, we're doing Ultramel tonight for the Gene Breakdown.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah, we got Marcio Mendez on and Brock from Orphanary Arts.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting because Marshall got some Ultramels that he's working with. I believe Caramel also.
Bro.
I might be mistaken.
Marshall's
Definitely
got some Ultramel heat, bro.
Yeah. Definitely worth bringing up the two different lines of Ultramel because I feel like my personal opinion, especially like hours of scrolling through Morph Market,
I feel like there's some ultra males that are not as dark as Monarch, but they're a lot darker
Yeah.
in just single gene form. So that's definitely
Oh, sheesh.
Hey.
damn.
God
This one will
damn.
not be on auction tonight, but that's a pinstripe Ultramel clown.
Golly, that is bright.
I made
That
her
is super bright.
golden from the pinstripe is amazing. This is without pinstripe, probably blade.
Yeah. That's nice too.
What?
Blade and the pinstripe combs.
It's one of those genes that I slept on that I wish I didn't, and now I feel like I'm too far behind to get into it.
I got lucky. I can't say you should plan this, but from a clown het Ultramel to 2 double het females last year, I got 5 double visuals out of those 2 clowns.
Let's
Oh, wow.
go. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Yeah, I love hearing the wins like that.
For sure.
Yeah, see that's what it's all about, man. When you hit them kind of odds.
So
Yeah, man.
anyhow, I'm loving it now. Guys, thanks for letting me hang out. I'll
Yeah, no problem.
spend a little bit of time. I got to do some dinner in maybe 5-10 minutes, but I'll hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, see you 9 o'clock, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh, no. So we passing the torch to somebody else.
Yeah.
Are you at home, Tammy?
Yeah, I just got here.
Tammy could show real quick what her surprise was for being a first-time breeder.
Oh, nice.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Still trying to pass that torch.
Yeah, we trying. In the meantime, I guess we'll see what we got.
I passed that giveaway in the chat win a T-shirt from John.
Yeah, man. Always try to give a giveaway to shield you guys to stop and buy.
Oh,
There you go. Put her in a big box.
I got some eggs.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
Nice.
there's 5.
There you go.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, there's a story to it though too. She called me in the middle of the night, said something seems weird here. She said the snake's been curled up for like 3 days, but she fed it a couple days ago. She fed it, and it ate. So she didn't open it back up later that night. She got to thinking about it and called me. And yeah, so the egg's been laying under the snake for like 3 days. She didn't know they were under there.
Nice.
But it ate on top of it. It ate while it was holding them and everything.
Oh yeah. I
So
believe
it's
that.
just what do we have? A cinnamon desert ghost 66% het pied to a normal 100% lavender albino 100% pied.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
hopefully that
proving
proves
out.
out.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I just want to prove out my desert ghost for sure. So
Yeah. Random
I
question,
have
y'all
a
using
clutch with that desert ghost with the buddy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
random question, y'all using the sea serpents incubator?
No, it's animal plastics.
Do y'all have problems with like the temperatures like dropping or just like going all over the place inside the incubator?
I do
No,
with my
mine
sea
isn't
serpents.
good.
I
This
think
is the
they're
first-
trash personally, but I'm not a spokesman
This
for
is the
them.
first time using it,
These are
and
good.
it's
I'm
this
gonna
is our
order a
first
new
time
Will
using
Bank.
it. The animal plastics, but it's held
Yeah, it holds
constant since they've been in there.
That's for the incubator itself, and then in there I
Nothing's
have one of
changed.
those for the eggs.
Yeah.
too.
Because I agree with Brian 100% because we're using the Herbstat this season. And once again, we're just having crazy fluctuations. And last season, what we did is we got a bunch of styrofoam and we insulated the outside of the incubator, which helped. But then this
Yep.
season, our first clutch came a little bit more towards the winter time. And there were times that we checked our Govee and inside the incubator dropped to like 80, 82 degrees for
Oh,
for I kid you not, last time it dropped to like 82 degrees for like 2 or 3 days, and we would able to get it back up, but it would just keep dropping again and keep dropping again. And
oh,
See,
we got a clutch in there. We don't got no funky smells from the clutch, no gold, no mold, no green eggs and ham. So we're just gonna troop it out and see how much longer these eggs are gonna take to incubate, and hopefully they make it because we really want to see what's gonna come out of it. It was a sort of an anticipation because we weren't able to get the male to breed 2 years in a row, and this year he just started locking every female he got the chance to lock up on.
I will
And
say, I will throw a little caveat in there that my sea serpents is a lot older, and it's probably the seal is not the greatest on it anymore. But I
Yeah.
definitely get a temperature fluctuation that irritates the hell out
Well,
of me.
so
that Animal Plastics is brand new right now.
this
It hasn't
incubator
dropped
is sort of a
in
hand-me-down.
5 days. It hasn't dropped a single
And I've
degree.
tried different thermostats.
With I'm using a Herbstat 6 on it, and I'm not sure how long my buddy had this incubator for, but the seal is definitely bad, like you're saying, and the reason I am saying that is because last year we did a wet box with the eggs over water, so wet box, the actual incubator wet box, and inside the egg box with water, and it would just drip through the seal all the time. And this season, I actually had to take, I'll actually show you. So I just had water in here with a little bit of cocoa, and it would keep leaking. So I had to pull this out of there to get the water to stop leaking out of the seal all the time because it was. Actually, I'll show you here. Because of the water leaking out and the paper clips, it would wait. Nope, that's still me.
mhm.
There we go. Because of the water just dripping from the seal of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see what you're saying.
And like all of the tub, like this tub was actually over here somewhere before. So it
You
was
got
just
actual
for the seal right
condensation,
here.
so you're not
So I'm actually running with a tub of water inside,
okay.
and I
So you're
had
trying to
that
keep
water
humidity high
in.
inside the incubator and the
Yeah.
tubs.
Yeah, and I'm also running water in just water without any substrate in the egg boxes as well.
Right. I got you. I was like, where the fuck are you getting all that condensation from?
So what I know, so by doing that last year, I had 3 things of water, just like tubs of water inside, and it helped out a lot because I ended up going 2 or 3 days without power right around like spring into summertime, and I feel like having all of that extra water in there not only helped the humidity stay high, but it also kept a lot of the heat in there. And
Yeah.
with the leak and on it, because last year with all the water we had in there would leak like crazy. So this year we're not doing it, but we still have that whole bunch of condensation that you're seeing.
I usually throw as many water bottles as I can in my incubator, but for some reason, my dickheaded kid thought he could just take them.
And I got a gallon bottle at the bottom. I mean a gallon bottle, a soda, whatchamacallit, 2 liter bottle,
Yeah.
and I think a liter of like the the tonic bottles. I got 2 of those on the bottom and the big Tupperware on the top.
I've had my incubator for, I don't know, 4 years, and I've just had the same problem with it every year. I'm just going to get a new one, give up and get a new one eventually.
Yeah,
Ours
It's
is
got to be the seal and it being older. It's probably not the product itself because I don't hear a lot of people complain about sea serpent incubators. I hear a
yeah.
lot of people praise them.
What I'm gonna try now that you mentioned the seal situation, it makes a lot of sense. So what I'm probably gonna try to do, I'm probably gonna try to see like one of these auto part shops that has like the weather seals, and probably try to change that out, especially since their seals are a lot thicker for the cars.
Yeah.
Probably try to switch this out for that and see how that works. Because also have like another incubator over here that we didn't even pull out this season, but it's one of those DIY refrigerator incubators. and we used that from 22 into 23, and it worked perfectly fine without an issue.
See, I did that too. I made a little one out of a little wine cooler. The thing worked perfect, held temperature
Yeah,
so solid, but I just don't. I have too many clutches to run something that small now.
yeah. Last year we ended up, I think it was what, five. We ended up with 5 clutches last season, and even though the fridge incubator is taller than the Sea Serpents, it's narrower. So we were able to fit more than in the Sea Serpents than in the DIY.
Right.
So we ended up splitting the clutches, and after everything that hatched out from the DIY, from the little refrigerator incubator, we just put that away, and we're just have it as a backup in case anything happens. And this season, I should have pulled it out like my gut told me to, but I did not listen to my gut feeling, and I still ended up going with the Sea Serpents. And this entire fluctuation of the temps is really coming back and kicking me in the nards for not listening to my gut feeling.
See, I just don't want to live on a stressful pins and needles of worrying about how much fluctuation I'm going to have. If when I first started breeding, it didn't bother me as much. But now every pairing I make is a snake I need, so it's got to be right.
Yeah.
I gotta run, guys. Thanks for the
All right, Adam.
hospitality, John.
I'll see you
Hey,
tonight.
Later. Peace and blessings. Peace and
Right
blessings.
on, brother. Nice meeting you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so like every pairing I make is a snake I need, so this incubator needs to stop fluctuating,
Yeah.
stop stressing me out a little bit.
And
Because
like
now
at
I'm
first,
always looking in the window and I'm looking at the temperatures. Like, are you at 88 now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll come in, it'll be
This
86. I'll come in, it'll be 90. I'm
this
like, what the fuck?
see, and that's one of the good things is
if
because
this animal plastics didn't work out, I would splurge on a incubator because I'm such a nervous Nancy that I couldn't deal with that stress.
That's why I'm getting
I
a
would have to
Wilbanks.
go
I'm
buy
just
the
going to
best
give up and get
incubator.
a Wilbanks.
Yeah.
Because if
I'm
Wilbanks
gonna give
also
this animal
cools you
plastics.
down,
hmm?
Wilbanks will also cool
Yeah.
you down if it gets too hot.
Yeah, ours has a fan too on
It
it.
won't wait. It won't wait
Well,
for
that's
the
just for
temperature
circulation.
itself to come back down. It'll bring it back down to temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll force it down.
Yeah.
Whereas the
And
sea serpent, if it gets too hot, then it's got to wait for itself to regulate back down to the temperature. Whereas a Wilbanks
Now I'll do
incubator will
this.
force it.
Like I said, I'm gonna
so
give the
I'm not
animal
sure about
plastics a chance. But if not, I'll get away back.
because with the Sea Serpents that we have, the heat is not set up on the same as the fan. So you'll be able to run the fan to the thermostat. Well, you run the heat tape to the thermostat, and you could either run the fan straight to the electricity or to the thermostat. Personally, I'm running the fan straight to the power source.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah. So I got 3 fans that run straight to a power source because one fan just was awful. It was just awful.
and then yeah. So did you install more
You
fans
writing down
into that
those?
incubator or?
Yes. I bought a 3-fan plate and installed that, took the original fan out. Then it's better, but like I said, it's older, so it's probably the seal that needs to be replaced. And I mean, you can replace the seal. If you got a mite or a corner, you can replace the seal,
Yeah.
you know?
And with the Sea Serpents, it's like from what I've heard, people just hit up Chris and like, hey, X, Y, and Z is failing, and most of the time, so just send something out. But we didn't buy it directly from him, so that's the issue.
Yeah,
that we're
see,
having.
I didn't either, so I wouldn't hit him up and be
Yeah.
like, hey, man, hook me up with a seal. I got your
Yeah, right.
incubator.
Like, wait, who are you?
Yeah, I don't roll like
Game
that.
one. What's your favorite ball python you have right now?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask before we leave this live TikTok.
Ooh. I would say if I had to pick just one, I would probably have to go with this one that gave me the most trouble. This one that gave me the most trouble to starting to eat.
Okay.
What I believe to be a super pastel leopard, and it's 100% heifer Xanthic.
Nice. Oh, pastel and
Nice.
Xanthic are like chef's kiss, man.
Yeah, and
I was
So
just
we're not
looking
getting
at
rid
a
of-
super pastel lesser today.
we're not
Yeah,
getting
it
rid
looks
of
like
any of them because the sire to this clutch was actually one of the best looking Xanthics that we've ever had. And unfortunately, he kicked the bucket on January 24th.
Man.
He was fighting an RI. We got him treated. He beat the RI. And then I got back home one day and I was like, you know what? Let me go back out. Let me check on all the snakes, whatever. So I went to check on the snakes. And when I opened his tub, he was just, yeah. So holding back every single hatchling that we ever had from him. And I believe I have a photo of him here somewhere. Let me see. I don't know if I could green screen.
Yeah, it sucks. That's the bad part.
Yeah, and
We had one pass not long ago.
this season was actually a real kick in the nards for us. Can y'all still hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this season was a real kick in
Yeah.
the nards for us because not only did we have the situation with the Xanthic, but one of our females that we were trying to breed her for a couple of seasons. When I got in, I went to go check on her, and I'm pretty sure it was the prelay shed that we got from her. And a few weeks later, when I went to go check on her, there was like what I could only describe as it was either the follicle or she had slugs. It ruptured,
Yeah.
and it was all just coming out, and she didn't make it. And she was gonna be the stepping stone for our True Goals project.
A lot of people are getting into that project now. I mean, I understand
The
why.
hard part of it.
Yeah, and we were trying to enter the True Ghost
Damn.
projects on two different fronts. And the reason I say two different fronts is because we had a 1.3 hypo, double het hypo VPI, and then we had the male that was pastel TSK that we were also going to put to once we got visuals, we were going to put the male TSK pastel to one of the females that were visual hypo VPI, even though both lines of Xanthic don't match up, just so that way we could have hypo TSK and hypo VPI.
Nice.
I'm about to let go a few breeders, I think, male and female.
What are you getting rid of?
Breeders on the
Female-wise.
male side, female, just proven calico, a chocolate head hypo that's weird, that's almost up to weight. There's a couple other females that are almost up to weight, but proven breeder males I'm getting rid of is probably going to be Stranger Fire, Het Clown. Who the fuck else are there? A Cypress Het Hypo male. I call him Nick Cannon because he's fathered more clutches than Nick Cannon.
This picture really don't
Right.
do much justice, but that's it's not showing the whole snake, but this picture, I don't know if it's showing up right, but the Xanthic that didn't make it, he was 3 colors: silver, gray, black, and white.
Nice.
Yeah,
I see most of them.
Well,
It's pretty.
And he was just a pastel Xanthic, and when we got him in 22, and I kid you not, I think we paid close to 2.5 or 3
Yeah.
grand for him as a proven
You
breeder,
grab me a drink.
and because of the quality. So it really hurt that he passed. And let me see if I have a better photo of him here somewhere.
yeah. You're gonna take good with the bad, brother.
Yeah.
And that's one of the unfortunate
that's why I
lessons.
said Tammy had a hidden gene Woma spot nose from a pretty big breeder. It was a sub-adult, and she opened the drawer on it one day, and it was rolled. Just
chocolate
The
clown.
wobble and all that shit. It just.
I noticed it getting worse over like a month's worth time, and then it finally passed away.
Yeah, and that's once we start breeding these animals, that's one of the unfortunate events that we end up going through with them is they're here one moment and the next
Oh,
they
yeah.
could just be gone. And
Yeah.
especially once
It's nerve wracking.
well, yeah, it's super nerve wracking because you build like sort of, as weird as it sounds, like a relationship with these animals. Like you're caring for them, you're putting your love, your effort, your time into these animals and taking care of them. And then one day you go open up a tub or even a PVC or something. It's like, oh damn,
Yeah.
little
I had my heart.
going.
I had my
rough.
heart broken by a chondro.
That's rough.
Yeah,
That was my Jayapura Tamika cross. So that one really hurt.
dang. How long ago was it?
Probably about 6 months ago.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, the only red Neo I had.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear, Brian.
It sucks, but
More
Yeah.
pos-
that's why I'm
More
selling a bunch of
positive note,
pythons
what's
so I
your-
can get another one.
what you getting this week, Jimmy?
I got a chocolate clown too. That's a proven breeder. 50% had DG. I never tested them because I don't work DG.
You want to hear something crazy? We actually got into can't even say the DG project because we only have a male. But it was too good of a deal to pass up. It was a DG male, a hypopide female, a double het hypopide female, and a visual hypopide male. And we got a really good deal on them. So I was like, you know what? To heck with it. We'll grab them too. Never bred them, but Spider Fire OD DG. And
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually going to be dumping a lot of my clown projects just to start focusing on all this shit that in my genes that I don't know what it is. And I got an
Yeah.
import project that I'm
I
really
need
focusing on.
are any of y'all running VE electronics for the thermostat?
That's all I run. That's all I trust now.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
So
we have her.
do you have any issues with the VE electronics on your racks? Because like
No.
right now, my thermostat is reading 90 degrees, and this snake I just temp gun it's at 70 degrees, and it was just on the
I
hot.
got 88 and 88. If I can find my temp gun, I'll hit the panel real quick and show you. It probably reads 88. Well,
I don't know. I guess probably you got to get
maybe
another.
87.
I don't know. I guess I got to get another. So, what VE are you using, and how tall is the rack, and what VE you using?
200.
That's the one with the two probes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably what it is because we have what?
Fuck is it?
We're doing 5 levels. We have the thermostat on the 3rd level, so right in between the bottom 2 and the top 2. And the bottom row is it's nowhere near. It's 30 degrees off.
I hear a lot of people
probe is
complain
reading.
about VE though. Also, I will also admit that I hear a lot of people complain about it.
Because like right now, the bottom tubs it's a 70-degree difference from what the thermostat is reading. The thermostat's reading 91, but I just temp gunned the bottom tub that meal I pulled out. It's at 70 degrees. So I gotta stop messing around and probably get another Herbstat, or at least for the bottom 2 levels, get an Inkbird, because with the ARS rack, if I'm not mistaken, with the adults on the 8-inch, I think it's 32 watts of power on the heat source, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So the Inkbird could easily do 2 levels, one on each
I hear a
probe
lot of
type of
good
issue.
things about Inkbird.
As crazy as we started with Inkbirds, I'm still running the Inkbird on the PVC rack that we keep in the quarantine room. And the best part that I like about it is because when I was overseas in Brazil, I got a notification on my on the app. I checked it, and it was running a little hot. And from thousands of miles away, all I did was go on the app, lower the temperatures down, and check it a couple hours later and everything was good. So that's the one
perfect.
part that I like about the Inkbird, because the price of it compared to what it allows you to do is really good. The only sort of downside is if you plan on running more than 250 watts, the Inkbird is not what you want to use. That's the
Right.
only. That's sort of like I would say like the only downside. But then again, 3, 6, 9, 12, even these 5 levels over here, I could possibly run these 5 levels to the Inkbird without any problem, because it's only about 160 watts, give or take. It's not 250 watts on this ARS rack, but because of it being an ARS rack, I just don't feel safe running the Inkbird to it, as crazy as that sounds. Hopefully, I can make sense of it better than I can explain.
All right.
Yeah, see, it just
Tammy,
kicked back
what,
on. So right now it's rising up to about 86. So it'll kick off back off at
What
like
buoy are you
88.
adding to your?
I wonder what's.
What
I
buoy are
never
you
checked
adding
what
to
that
your
transfers
collection?
through a tub though.
What was
thing?
that?
But my
What buoy
room
are
is
you adding to
naturally
your
warm.
collection this week?
Oh, pastel chocolate blackhead het hypo.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
You missed a gene in there.
Pastel
What'd you say?
chocolate. Pastel chocolate blackhead het hypo.
You missed Hoffman.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Hoffman. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's a sexy motherfucker though.
Oh yeah, it's
They're
nice.
probably gonna put this one up too.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
getting into Huffman, you definitely have to check out Tyler's exotic bowls. He got a lot of Huffman.
Okay, we have a couple others too.
What's that, Brian?
This one is OD Calico Fire Mojave Scrambler.
Oh, wow.
Golly, you said you're getting rid of that one. You sending it this way, right?
Yeah, if the price is right,
Male or
right?
female?
This is a male. He's about 550 grams, so he's just
What are your
about
plans
charged
for
and
him?
ready. I don't know.
Secret squirrel. It's cool.
We'll
I
see.
secret squirrel some stuff too. I'm not gonna lie. So I
I
really like how
relate
the
to females, man.
I like how the OD and the scrambler work together, and
Yeah.
it sort of makes it brighter, and it sort of like spaces all the pattern apart from each other.
Yeah. So here's another one. This one.
Now let's put Brian showing some heat. Let's keep that on Brian right now.
But this one's Barnhart OD Scrambler Vanilla.
Yeah, it definitely. I feel like the
would
scrambler
definitely like
complements
it
the OD and vice versa.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
females.
This one's a female, but this one's staying here.
You said scrambler OD. What was that other gene in there?
Barnhart and Vanilla.
Oh, nice.
So Barnhart is really fighting the scrambler and the OD, because usually from what I see with scrambler, it sort of like spaces the pattern apart and like makes it so that like they're floating alien heads. The
You wanna
Barnhart is
see-
not allowing that to happen at all.
I'll show you some powerful Barnhart. That just completely like this Mandarin OD Barnhart.
Oh, dang. That's nice.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Nice.
That's nice. Mandarin
Yeah, this one's pretty
OD.
nice. Yeah, and Barnhart. Yep.
Golly. That's gonna be interesting to see what you do with that.
It keeps getting more and more orange as it gets older, so I'm pretty excited about that part.
Do you plan on putting hypo to that by any chance?
Yeah, these are all het orange ghosts.
Oh,
Every one of them.
oh yeah.
I believe
that's
this
gonna be-
one is just Barnhart OD het orange ghost. A little bit lighter, more whacked out, kinda.
Is there any chance that Scrambler's in that as well?
There's a good chance in it because I've been thinking that myself. I just didn't want to say it until other people started saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that one right there, you could see like how the Scrambler whacks out
That's
the pattern and try to make those alien heads float up.
Dude, that's a perfect like indicative like what Scrambler does with Black Pastel also.
Yeah. That is
I like the
freaking
pattern.
gnarly.
It looks like graffiti writing.
That one's
Yeah,
Mike Spazowski from fucking Toy Story there, or whatever that
yeah,
show
right there in
is.
the middle.
That's
Yep,
pretty
Monsters
yep.
Inc.
complicated.
But yeah, all these that I'm about to show you, these all came from the same male, and the male was OD Mandarin. So here, I'll show you this one. This is the male holdback that came out of that clutch. I think my super special. This was the Mandarin OD to a super special, but I'm pretty sure the super special is hiding something crazy brightener gene.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, I mean,
This looks a little closer to our Mandarin.
I
Yeah.
love how filthy
What
it
is
is.
ours? Inchi OD Mandarin?
He's Mandarin,
insane.
There we
Inchi,
go.
Lesser Pastel.
Thank you.
That's insane.
But
That
yeah, I
is
mean,
so
look at
bright.
that.
Yeah, and the
That's
fading
just,
goes all the way around.
yeah. What's really cool is in some of these,
That's nice.
yeah, in your alien heads, most of the time you just get the color of the alien head, but in some of these, the color floats right through the alien heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of like the outline. What's the light coloration from outside's on the inside,
Yeah.
and the color and some of the blushing, the color of the blushing is sort of popping up towards the center of the alien heads.
Yep. So all of these have special in them because it came
There's
from a
something
super
special going on
special.
with them, I tell you.
Yeah, for sure. This
Something,
one I
Yeah.
think is the same snake, but without Mandarin. I don't think I hit Mandarin in this one.
Oh wow.
oh dang! So I could see why the other
Compared to the last one I just
oranges
showed
are
you.
much brighter. Yeah, the
Yeah.
oranges are much brighter on that one, and everywhere that's blushed out has like the deeper orange compared to this one.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
man.
show you what the single gene looks like. And then I'll show you what I think is the hidden gene plus OD in special. But I think this is just a single gene special. But
Yeah. That's Tammy probably don't want to get ours up, but I have the single gene special too.
I wonder
It's
if it's the
younger.
special then that's bringing the white inside the alien heads.
oh, that's definitely the special doing that.
Yeah.
100%. That's special's known for that. But so this one, right?
We do.
Random
So I
We
question.
think
do have a special, right?
Random question. Your special, does it have a dot right behind the head where the neck pattern starts?
I don't know, it came from a super, but it's not
Ah.
on this one. It's on what I think is a single gene, but I think this one might have added the Mandarin to it. There we go.
Definitely added
yeah.
something.
And that's the single gene.
Yeah, this one's
See,
brighter.
definitely
Man, I
a
gotta
lot like
Oh yeah, you can definitely
oranger
see
brightness.
you can see you can see it's more brighter on.
Yeah.
I think that's your right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a lot brighter. So I think it has that hidden gene in it too, and I think this next one I'm about to show you has that whatever it is hiding too. I think this one's a special OD plus whatever this enhancing gene is. Something Trojan, maybe. But definitely OD hit this one. You can tell with the tail dragging.
Yeah. So the OD and the scrambler, they both get that drag going towards the tail, but the scrambler doesn't more throughout the entire body.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got a single gene OD. Well, it's het hypo, but pretty wild. Want to see my yellow belly import project I'm working on?
Heck yeah.
I'll show you the single gene first. This is the second generation. The first generation, the male that I had actually passed away, unfortunately. But as you can tell, like it's not easy getting those. Either it is or it isn't with the
That's
imports.
funky.
Yeah, this is just a
It is.
single gene yellow belly from Africa, Togo region, actually.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if that's a yellow belly fader or if there's something else going on in there because that It fades
Cool.
out all the way up. It got those spaced out like cyclone, cyclops alien head, like
Yeah.
just the one freaking eye.
Well, this is definitely lineage from Africa, so there's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, hasn't
Yeah.
been bred to USA yellow belly shit yet. So I mixed it with a cinnamon, the original male, and I got this one, which is pretty cool. I'll admit it's a very nice cinnamon yellow belly.
Nice.
What the
It's a nice cinnamon
cinnamon
yellow
yellow
belly.
belly? Excuse me.
Oh, bro, wait, it gets worse. So you can really see that wild yellow belly pattern kind of really trying to come through on this one,
Yeah.
right? So now when I got this shed tested, it came back really weird. I got to get a hold of Charlie and see if he still does the green bar shed testing, the gel tests, because this is where we started figuring things out was on that test. Now he just got a different test that doesn't break it down like it used to. It just tells you if it's yellow belly or not.
Oh, like the
But
original test where he had like the
the green slides, right? Well, that showed me
Yeah.
more of what I needed to know. But so check this one out:
Wow.
yellow belly cinnamon.
Nah, ain't no way.
That's wild, right?
I thought there was something cool about the cinnamon that we hatched out. There's something going on over there. Something else.
There's not a single normal alien head that's like on this damn thing.
Golly.
Wow.
So this is
Nah.
the wild line of yellow belly and cinnamon, as far as I know.
If
The
it is
cinnamon-
yellow belly, I wonder if it's another line of yellow belly. Like a
Oh
complete
yeah, it
different
most
line.
likely is. The cinnamon was a proven breeder female. It's never kicked anything but cinnamon.
Have you made any ivories with that?
I'm not going to try until I breed it back to itself.
Ah,
I'm not going to mix it yet.
yeah.
If it
I
comes
feel
back
you.
as just a normal looking ivory, then I'll start mixing and whatever, you know. Actually, I might not. I'm actually contemplating selling all of my yellow belly and just working my line of yellow belly only.
Word, because that'll be a complete game changer. Because then, with you putting it back to itself, it's gonna be
Yeah.
sort of like line breeding it just to make it better. Even
Yeah.
because
Even if it does come back as just a regular looking ivory.
yeah, even if it comes exactly the same. Because even if it comes back as just an ivory, that line of yellow belly is so wonky that it's making just the Cine look insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
There's So,
I can't
like,
be
the
I gotta
pattern on
start
that is
getting
so
ready to
funky
get off
that
of
it's
here
like,
soon.
what was that?
I gotta get ready
Yeah,
to get off of here soon. I
say
gotta
one
start
last
prepping for
thing.
dinner.
That I'm not going. That's
Hashtag
so funky.
giveaway.
I haven't seen nothing that funky since like Trick or Hayabusa.
Oh, dude, I got
That's how
people
funky
from
that is.
I got people from overseas hitting me up about it.
Oh wow. Hey Tammy,
Yeah.
let's do a giveaway, Tammy. Put that real run around.
And here I was thinking that this is a funky looking cinnamon compared to what you put out. Not even close.
That's awesome.
I got some
That's
good
nice looking cinnamon, though.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Rolling.
There it is.
Jace's mom. Joyce's. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. What?
Hey, congratulations to Joyce.
I think it's supposed to say Jace. I think.
Oh, it's not my fault. Jace, you the one.
But congrats.
All right.
I think I typed it wrong.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Fucking, I guess wasn't able to stop by, so.
It was a pleasure you having us on.
Sorry I got in here late, man.
Hey, no, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I know
Make the best of it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you having us on. It was cool chopping it up with you and getting to show y'all some animals and talking. Appreciate you
I'll
having
show
us
you
on.
one more animal real quick because he's
All
not
right,
breeding.
let's go.
I didn't even know you fucking Brazilian, man. Fala português como é, caralho.
Ok, falar o quê? Vamos lá, senhor, vamos lá.
That's awesome. And this one,
Show you one of my orange ghosts real quick. Black pastel. Well,
Oh.
Barnhart Cypress.
Oh,
that's awesome.
snap. Whoa.
You know, it's got the full ringer on that bad boy.
Whoa. What we got over there?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hey, Jace's mom, make sure you hit John up in his inbox
Oh,
with
that's
the
nice.
address
Alright.
to ship that.
Hey,
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
yeah. I
yeah.
cannot wait to see what you're going to be doing with those, including with them jeans that you were showing off earlier. The main jeans.
The Orange Dream Mandarin Barnhart. That's the same line of Barnhart, but that's with Cypress and Orange Ghost.
Nice. Hey, Brian, tell us
Everything
Well,
came from her. Real quick,
for sure.
all my line of Barnhart comes from her.
Oh, damn.
And she's
Damn,
crazy
that's
too.
funky.
Yep.
So, is there a visual difference between the Barnhart and the regular black pastel?
I mean, enough to Tomford thinks so and separate it. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I have a hard time sometimes.
Yeah, because
Hey,
I know,
so
like a
tell
lot
us
of people are able to tell right off the rip, just looking and see the difference. And I believe the genetic test came back, and it's actually a different line too, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep, 100%. There's 3 different lines of black pastel: Leeson, Barnhart, and our regular line.
Oh
Nice.
snap! I didn't know about the third line. So like, right now you're so cool.
All right, brother. Hey, brother, tell us where you're gonna be after this, brother.
I'm gonna be up on YouTube on the Herb Collectors Network breaking down the Ultramel gene tonight with really awesome guests. So we got Marcel Mendez from Red Mountain Herbs, and we got Brock from Orphanary Arts, both heavy into the Ultramel project. And Marcel Mendez is a fucking pioneer in this project.
Not bad, man. Hey, thank you so much, everyone. Happy Memorial Day, brother.
Hi.
Bye.
Peace and blessings, y'all.